just at that point in my life, my family was kind of on the down and out. And I had to go to school knowing that semester after semester, I might not be able to graduate just because I wasn't going to be able to afford it. And going through school like that, it's scary. I mean, you're thinking about your entire future is based upon your college career, and you just think that the worst things are going to happen. And then, my sophomore year of college, the worst did happen. My family had to pull me out of college. We couldn't afford the tuition of the school. And it was tough. It really was. I had this entire life planned out for myself while I was in school, and it was just all being thrown away. And it scared me, it really did. Now, when I was in high school, I was a dreamer. I was always the type of kid that I always thought that I was going to have a lot of potential and that I was going to succeed, and I was an entrepreneur. I tried to create things oftentimes in high school. I created multiple businesses. Now, some of them were minorly successful and others were just complete failures. But one of the businesses that I tested in high school was binary options. And to be completely honest with you, I failed. I lost a lot of money in high school. It was a big failure. It was a mistake on my part. I jumped into it without really knowing what I needed to do. And that was a mistake on my part. So once I got dropped out of college and I really needed to find something, believe it or not, I scurried back to binary options. Now, it wasn't because I lost something and was just going for that quick gain. It was because when I lost that money, I developed something that I knew I could make money with. Now, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it at that point in time because I just didn't have the capital to deal with, but I knew in the future I had to try it. And once I was dropped out of college, I was at a down and out. I was feeling like my entire life was in shambles at that point. So what I did was I went in and I used a very specific strategy, but a very competitive strategy that would allow me to make money in binary options. I was sick and tired of all the different guys out there. I tried everything up to that point, every kind of signal strategy, every get-rich-quick scheme, and I was done with it. Because these guys promise results, but they don't give you anything. They don't help you through the process. They just say, I'm going to send you a signal of when to buy and when to sell. Okay? But the issue with that is that no one actually knows when the stock is going to go up or going to go down. That's the issue. And that's where my strategy completely differs from the rest. Because my strategy isn't based completely upon going up and going down. It's based upon trading smart and being comfortable while you trade. I'm very conservative when I trade. I take my money very, very seriously. I don't just throw it out the window. These other guys might want you to make crazy trades with everything that you've got, but I don't want you to do that. I really don't. I believe in being smart with each and every trade. And that's how I developed this strategy. And that's why, once you're allowed into this membership program, you will be given complete access to me as a teacher. I will give you my actual personal email address, and you will be able to email me every single question that you may have. That's something a lot of different programs don't offer. I'm there at your beck and call to help you as much as you need it. I Skype with many of my students right now to help them train and get better. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Now, some of my students have seen upwards earnings of $400, $500, $600 a day doing this, but it takes work. And what I want from you right now is if you are someone that doesn't want to work, then I want you to just back out of this right now, because this isn't for you. But if you're someone who really wants to put their mind to this and work towards it, I want you to stay right here and listen to the rest. This strategy is something that could potentially change your life. It really is. And I'm offering it to you for $100. It's a flat fee. There's no strings attached. What you will receive is you'll receive a 1-hour training course. Okay? You'll go below here, you'll click, you'll sign up, you'll receive 1 hour of footage of me personally trading. In that 1 hour, I make over $700. It's an unbelievable hour of trading, and it's something that a lot of my students strive to do. And I'm giving it to you. And I'm teaching you step by step. I'm not just saying, well, if you try this, it might work. I am showing you firsthand exactly how I trade. Secondly, I am giving you complete access to me as a teacher, as a mentor, as a helper. I'm not going to let you jump into this until I think you're completely ready. I want you to succeed, so I give you the complete steps that you need in order to succeed. If you're still interested, go down below, sign up. This is an opportunity. It's a one-time fee. I'm not trying to stick you into a monthly program where you don't get any new content. This is one time.